She won't let me record in peace, but now she's camera shy. Say hi. She's looking at my dog. He's inspecting the Christmas gifts. Well, go join him and let me film. Thank you. Let's get right into it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tiffany and this is Vlogmas Day 22. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite moments from 2025. So you guys like to see what I enjoyed over this year that went by way too dang fast. Then make sure you please keep watching. I do have my list here. It's not too long. So these are just some of the moments that would just always have a place in my heart. Overall, 2025 was a really great year for me. I've learned so much. I've grown so much. I've experienced so much. But these moments here that I'm about to talk about are just like special moments that will just always have a special place in my heart. So first thing up is I went back to my dream job. So the company that I'm at now, for those of you who don't know, I actually worked for this company from 2021 when they first opened to 2023. And I left about a year after I graduated with my master's in public relations because I honestly wanted to just explore different parts of the fashion industry. I wanted to see what else is out there, what else I can learn, what new skill sets I can learn, who I can possibly meet, and just, you know, what else I can just really have under my belt. But 3 months into that new job, I quickly realized this is not for me. If you guys want the full story, I did do a life update earlier in the year. I want to say maybe about April? Maybe April or May, I did do a life update video. So I will link it somewhere so where you guys can be able to get to it. But that gives the full synopsis and the full story of why that job just wasn't for me. But it feels good to be back. I definitely feel like I'm back in my element. I feel like I'm in my calling and I'm just so happy. So next up is I went to Japan. And I'm so mad because the SD card where all those videos are on, something happened. I don't know, maybe I didn't eject it properly. So when I took it out of my computer to, when I was editing another video, those videos were all deleted and I no longer have all the footage. So I only have part 1 up. Make sure you check that out. But overall, Japan was so much fun. I highly recommend anyone who's considering going to Japan to go. We did Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka. Beautiful country. I just absolutely love Japan. I definitely will be going back. My best friend and I were actually talking about it over the weekend about possibly going back in 2027. So yeah, I highly recommend it. That's something that you are thinking about doing. Just go, have fun. They are pretty cheap there as well. Definitely check out the 7-Eleven. Definitely take the bus. Definitely take the train. And then yeah, it was just such a great experience and I definitely cannot wait to go back. Next up is I got Maya. She's somewhere chasing an ornament. But I got Maya in early May. So I got her when she was about 8 weeks old. She was like this tiny little fluff ball. And now she's like this long fluff ball. But she's my baby, my fur princess. And I'm so happy to have her even though she gets on my nerves and she's constantly attacking Bentley. I feel really great to have her. Next up is my 29th birthday. So I started celebrating my birthday with my friends for my 25th. Yes, my 25th. And each year it just gets better and better and better. And something about my 29th, I don't know, maybe because it's my last birthday in my 20s, that just felt so, there she is if you guys can hear her. It just felt so good. Like, I can't explain it, but it was just like, being surrounded by all my friends and we had fun. We went to like this amazing steakhouse and then we did karaoke afterwards. And I don't know, it was just like a really special moment and time for me. And so I will always hold that birthday near and dear to my heart. I know I'm probably saying this now and then next year for my 30th, I'll be like, oh my gosh, this was the best birthday ever. But it was something about entering my last year in my 20s that just felt good. So I don't know it, but that birthday was really, really special to me. I enjoyed myself. I always enjoy myself with my friends, but overall, that birthday was really, really special, and I had fun. Maybe it was the red hair that made me feel, yes, girl, this is it. It might have been the red hair and the nails, but overall, yes, definitely enjoyed my 29th birthday. Next up, I have another birthday. My friend's birthday was in July. So we went to like this great rooftop, and then we did bowling afterwards, and then we went to another friend's house and had a White Castle. And I don't know, maybe it was because we were just all together. Like, my friends and I don't get together often. It's usually for someone's birthday. And it just always feels good to be surrounded by them. And I think I thoroughly enjoy being around them, because this group of friends, when I tell you, we hold each other down, we support each other, we uplift each other, we encourage each other. And I did not have that in my other friend group. So this group of friends, they're like family at this point. Like, I kid you not, like, these are the type of friends that we always say we want when we eventually get married and have kids. We're like, oh, this is your auntie, this is your uncle. I feel like I have that group of friends that when I have kids, they're gonna be like, oh, auntie's here, uncle's here, whatever. So yes, the friend that I'm mentioning is Katiana. She was also her 29th birthday. Her birthday was in July, and we just had a really, really great time, and it was just so much fun. We did bowling. It was boys versus girls. The guys ended up beating us by maybe 4 or 5 points. But in our defense, me, Kati, and Danny, 3 of the girls, me, Danny, and Kati, all had acrylic nails. My best friend Tiffany did not have nails because she doesn't really get nails too much because she is a nurse. But the 3 of us all had nails, long nails at that. So it was a little hard to bowl. But you know what? We only lost by 4 or 5 points, so that's not bad. But the guys definitely rubbed it in our faces for the rest of the night. So yeah, but overall it was a fun night. Next up, New York Fashion Week. This was my first New York Fashion Week in 2 years, because like I mentioned from the beginning, I left my current job in 2023, so I didn't do Fashion Week for 2 years. And this Fashion Week was so special because not only was my first one in 2 years, but it was because it really showed me that I still have it. So my goal was to get 50 appointments. I got 60. And out of the 50 appointments, I was hoping 30 would show up and actually pull and post and all that good stuff. So I ended up getting 60. My dog over here messing with the gifts. Cut it out. I got 60 appointments. Out of those 60 appointments, I want to say about 50 showed up and actually did a poll and actually posted and everything like that. But it felt good because this Fashion Week, usually every Fashion Week at my job, we have a New York Fashion Week pre-launch party. And we always have it at the store. But this time we actually had it at the W Hotel in Times Square. And I think I mentioned this in another Get Ready With Me video where I talked about just quick little moments of some of my favorite moments of 2025. But yeah, so we ended up doing it at the W Hotel in Times Square. And a brand from, I forgot already. But she had just launched last year, so this was her first time doing an event in New York. It was her first time doing an event. Hold on, let me just... My friends are going crazy right now in the group chat, so I had to pause that really quick. It's her first time doing an event in New York. It's her first time doing an event in America. So, and she did a presentation at the W Hotel. So overall, it was a really great, time and experience for me because this is our first time taking the event outside of the company doors. This is my first time back at the company for New York Fashion Week. This is our first time doing some type of presentation like this. And we got really great press. We got really great influences. A really great audience showed up. There was a little not just one, a few quite little hiccups that, as the PR person, not even just a PR manager, but as a PR person in general, I had to really step in and handle it. And we got it. And we got it handled and was all resolved, and it was a really great event. So I'm really happy with my first New York Fashion Week and all the success that we had and all the big things that I was able to do. So that way, that's why New York Fashion Week for September will always hold a special place in my heart. Next up, I attended Private Policy New York Fashion Week event. So for those of you who don't know my job, we offer 3 different services. We all offer e-comm, retail and public relations. I obviously work in the public relations area, but in the front of the physical space is the retail. And private policy is one of our designers in the retail section. And I was actually able to attend their New York Fashion Week event, well, fashion show. And when I tell you my mind was blown, like I've attended New York Fashion Week shows before. I've worked backstage at New York Fashion Week events before. If you guys, by the way, if you guys want a rundown on my resume and fashion, let me know and I'll be happy to talk about some of the things that I've done. But yes, now back to the video. But this fashion show was like amazing, and it felt great to sit front row to like see the press, see some celebrities, you know, see like the beautiful creation that Private Policy created for September. And it was just so much fun that I like, when I went back to the store, I went to my boss, I was like, I need to do more of these. Like, it was so much fun, not even for Private Policy, but just like other high-end designers who are participating in New York Fashion Week, because we're always getting the invitations. We're always, you know, having access to those shows. So I definitely told my boss, I want to do more. So we'll see for February what happens. But yes, that was a very nice moment for me. And I will say, those fashion shows don't go on all day. When I used to work at some of these New York Fashion Week shows, they will go like, maybe because I'm there so early, because, you know, I'm working backstage. So I'm literally there from the sun up to sundown. But when I tell you this show literally went like this, it was like, okay, we all got there. You know, we was able to mix and mingle for like maybe like a good 20-30 minutes while everyone found their seats. The show started and it was over within like maybe 5 minutes. And then we all left and people were running up to go to the next show. And I was just like, wow, this is nice. This is nice. I want to do more of this. So fingers crossed that I get to do more in February. We shall see. I will keep you guys updated. Next up, I went to Canada. You guys, when I tell you Japan and Canada were the two places on my bucket list that I was like, I absolutely must go to these places, like no matter what. And I actually did it this year. Amazing. So I wasn't in Canada for long. It was just a weekend. I think we flew in Friday and we flew back home Monday. But we did Toronto and it was just so much fun. We saw Niagara Falls, which is the main thing for me. We went to, I don't remember the name of it, but we went to like the big tippy pointy building that's on one of Jake's albums. Yeah, we went to that building. We did Niagara Falls. We went to a really cool marketplace. And overall, Canada was just so much fun. Will I go back? 1000%. Toronto was amazing. People were so nice and friendly. The food, amazing as well. Like, yes. I thought New York bacon, egg, and cheese was good, but Canada, yeah, whatever shop, I can't remember the shop, but where we went to, that shop, yes, you made some great bacon, egg, and cheese. Mwah, chef's kiss. Next up, I have another friend's birthday. So this friend, Danny, her birthday was in October, and her mom threw her like a surprise birthday dinner. It was just so, again, just hanging out with my friends for their birthdays is always just so amazing. Especially because Danny, I think this was the first time we actually did something with Danny for her birthday. I'm trying to think of what we did last year. Yeah, I think this was the first time. I can't remember what we did last year. So I think this was the first time we did something for her birthday. Because usually she goes with her boyfriend, like to a different state or something. She always does a trip with her boyfriend. But this year we did something with her, and it was amazing. The food was delicious. We went to like an Asian spot, and the mom had like a private room, and she had like the menu already pre-planned, and it was just so fun. It was so beautiful to see her walk in. She spotted us instantly because where our table was, we were right by the front door. So as soon as she got to the front door, she saw us. But she loved it. She had a great time, and it was fun. And mind you, all of us were like scrambling because we were like, oh my gosh, we're gonna be late, And she was like an hour and a half late. So we were stressing out for nothing, but it was a really great time, and we're so happy that we got to have that moment with Danny. Next up, speaking of staying in October, we went to Six Flags for Fright Fest. This was not my first time going to Six Flags. I went with a class in high school. But it was my first time going to Six Flags for Fright Fest, and it was amazing. We did some of the scary rooms, which honestly wasn't too bad. Well, then again, I can't say that because we didn't go to all the top scary ones. We kind of limited ourselves. But overall, it was fun. The food was really great there. A little on the expensive side, but it's Six Flags, so you can't be too surprised. I did not go on any rides because like I'm not here for rides. I'm here for Fright Fest. That's it. Yes, I did vlog that. The vlog is coming. Give me some time. You know why? Because there's so many clips for it, and I just have to really sit down and pay attention and edit, and y'all just have not had the time. Like even doing Vlogmas was a challenge for me. So maybe this weekend I can possibly sit down and post it 2 months later, but hey, it'll be posted. Just give me some time, y'all. Just give me some time. But yes, Fright Fest and Six Flags was so much fun. And 10 out of 10, I would highly recommend it. And my friends and I were actually thinking about doing it again next year. So we shall see. Next up, this is work related, is press days. So press days is when we invite all the editors and stylists to come visit the showroom and view our designers' new collection. So whether they're doing the next season or did they just have a few new pieces that they want to add to the showroom, and I just give them around take them around the showroom and give them a nice little tour of every designer. Mind you, there's 20 designers in our showroom. No, I lied, about 25. Yeah. But yes, because this was my first, time, my first year back at the job. This is my first time doing press days. No, my second time. The first time I did it in ending of March, beginning of April. But so 2 press days this year. Both times killed it. Both times we had amazing press there, especially with editors, because it's always so hard to get editors to come to the showroom because they're so busy. They have so many deadlines. They have so many pitches coming to their email. I said pitches, not the other word. So usually like sending an invitation to them, it's gonna get lost in the mail. So you have to constantly keep following up. You have to send newsletters, you have to send DMs and all that. And we got a good range of editors to come to the showroom both times. So it was just so amazing, especially me, because again, this is my first time back at the job doing this. So, it let me know that I still got that touch. I still got that magic touch. And yeah, it was really fun, meeting these new editors, taking them around the showroom, getting them in, showcasing these independent brands. And a lot of the editors, especially the stylists, were like, oh my gosh, we're gonna come back. And a lot of them did come back, reach back out, say, okay, we want to do a story on this brand, or we want to pull this brand. So, and that's the whole point of the show, and that's the whole point of press days. So it felt really good to, be able to get that accomplished. So yes, loved it. Oh my God, this is on my list and I can't believe I didn't mention this. I finished my MBA. Yay! So I finished in September, literally a week before New York Fashion Week started. Yeah. But it feels so good. This is my 4th degree. I'm still waiting for the degree to come in the mail. I did get the digital copy, so I know the physical copy is coming soon. And I can't wait to show you guys that when it comes in. But it felt good because when I tell you this degree was such a challenge, and I don't know why it was such a challenge. Like, this is my first time working and going to school at the same time. I don't know, maybe it was because of the workload. Like, the first course for the first week of the program, we had a paper due. And I was just like, are you joking? Like, I feel like I wrote so many papers this program, it was like not even funny. So I think that's probably what's the challenge. Like, the workload was no joke. And maybe because it's a master's in business administration, so that's probably what it was. Because when I got my master's in PR, all the work was usually just like, jot the pitch, jot the press release. It was like, I wouldn't say easy because schoolwork is just never a breeze. But I don't know, it was more simple, I guess that's the word for it. Whereas my MBA, I was just like, and maybe also because I wasn't in school for 2 years, that probably also threw me off. But whatever, I was like 3 weeks in, I was texting my mom, I was like, I want to quit. She goes, you're not. I was like, I want to quit. She would not let me. I texted my best friend. She goes, you're not quitting. And I was like, I just want to quit. But I'm so happy I did not quit. And I cannot wait for the degree to come in the mail. It should be coming soon. Well, we're towards the end of December, so I'll probably be here like January, February. But either way, I cannot wait to get it. And I'm so proud of myself. This is my 4th degree. Will I be going back? I'm not gonna hold y'all, I don't know, because I'm already like researching, okay, what next degree can I get? Debating on PhD, but it's just like, I don't really care to have a career in terms of research. This is like, I work in fashion. So it's like, that's really the point. But it's like, will it be a waste to get another master's degree? Probably. But I do have an associate, I do have the bachelor's, then I have the 2 masters. So it's like, girl, what degree do you really need? So I think now I'm just looking at different certificates that I can get. I do have one, oh my gosh, and I didn't even have this on my list. I do have a certificate from Cornell and Bank of America's with the certification in women entrepreneurship. So happy to have that. I actually have to order that certificate. Yeah, it doesn't just come right in the mail once you finish. I have to order it. So yes, that would definitely be displayed as well. I also got into Honor Society. There's so many things that I left off. My bad, y'all. But Honor Society, I also did get into that. Also have to order my certificate for that and hang that up somewhere. So yeah, I'm just need to get those 3 and I can't wait to show you guys and add it to my collection of things that I have for school. I'm such a nerd. Such a nerd. Like, it's like, I don't like school, but I like learning. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm just gonna look for some new certificates to get, and I think that's just gonna be it. Like, certificates I can easily get with like 4 to 6 weeks and just call it a day. I don't think I'm gonna actually get another degree unless the Lord says get another degree. Yeah, I'm not doing it. No, not happening. All right, and last but not least, it is reaching 65 subscribers on YouTube. I joined YouTube in 2021, and when I tell you I have started, stop, started, stop, started, stop, so many times. And even in the beginning of this year, like, and when I did my first video life update, I think it was like maybe like around April or something like that, I did a couple of videos. I think I uploaded maybe like 5 or 6 videos, and then I stopped and didn't start again until October. But to see my channel go from 59 subscribers to 65, my views are growing, my watch time hours are growing, and just to see the likes, to see the comments, to see the views, it's just like, yes. And I really want to take content creation so much more seriously in 2026. So this is just like a great stepping stone for me to do that. And I can't wait to see where my YouTube channel grows. I can't wait to see my TikTok goes. Instagram, I don't know why I'm so afraid to post on Instagram, where I can freely post on YouTube, I can freely post on TikTok, but when it comes down to Instagram, I'm just like, I don't know about that. I think it's because some of the people who I follow, who follow me, so maybe if I remove them, I'll have the courage to do so. We'll see. Check back in next year when I talk about my favorite moments of 2026, and we'll see what happens with content creation as far as Instagram goes. But I'm definitely going to keep up with YouTube. I'm definitely going to keep up with TikTok. And so yeah, that concludes my favorite memories of 2025. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and comment down below what your favorite moments were from 2025. You know, did you have a baby? Did you get married? Did you meet the love of your life? Did you buy a house? Did you travel? Did you get a new job? Did you get a car? Let me know. I want to hear all of your favorite moments and accomplishments of 2025. Comment that down below. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I will see you guys soon. Mwah. Bye.